Hi guys, it's Irene's Braids, and today we'll be doing some small medium tribal braids with knotless braids for the back. So what I like to do is I like to start off my client's hair by parting out my row. Then I like to section off my client's hair into 3 sections of her natural hair. Add in a piece of braiding hair in between my index and thumb finger. You can continue to keep adding in the pieces of braiding hair until it gets to the consistency that you're looking for, whether that is small knotless braids, medium knotless braids, or large. So with us, we'll be doing more between a small, medium knotless braid. So that is why you see me pulling the pieces that I'm pulling as small as I am, because that is the consistency that I'm looking for when it comes to the size braids that we want for her desired look. All right. So with that being said, let's continue watching, and then we'll jump right into how to do the scalp feed in braids for my tribal braids. All right, you guys, let's continue watching. All right, you guys, so as I mentioned in this video, this particular video will be on how to do tribal braids. So I wanted to show you guys what the base of our hair will look like first with our individual knotless braids before we started our feed-in small scalp braids. So, I'm sorry, small medium scalp braids. So we'll be doing some feed-in small medium tribal braids. And how we do that is I apply a little bit of braid gel to the base of my client's scalp and I part out my sections. But before we started this look, I went ahead and did the middle braid first, which would be the middle braid for the tribal braids. This piece of hair here will be considered too thick to start off your braids with, which will create a knot. So you want to start off with a piece as small as the one I have here. That piece will blend in more naturally and give it more of a natural start. I think that the natural start looks better when you're applying the extension hair into the braid, so it looks better if you try to add a piece in as small as you see here. So I like to start my client's hair off into 3 sections with her natural hair. And as I start with her natural hair, I did apply a little bit of braid gel to my index and thumb finger. That just helps me grip the hair a little bit better and make sure the hair is in place as I would like for it to be. So I went ahead and braided in that piece of braiding hair about 2 to 3 times before I added in another piece of braiding hair to start off my feed-in braid. So you want to continue to keep adding in the pieces as small as you started off with, so that way that it does not give a lumpy look. I think that this will definitely give you a healthier start on your client's hair. And please make sure that you're not braiding too tight. This style does not require you to have to braid too tightly. That would definitely cause too much tension and eventually cause the hair to pop. So I'm going to continue to keep adding in my pieces until the braid starts to build up. And as it builds up, I will then move on to my next row and then could complete her right side of her head. So let's continue watching. Let's look at how nice and clean our braids are looking. They look so nice, they look so clean, and they're so precise. So I'm really excited about the outcome of how the braids are turning out, and it's looking really beautiful. So this color here we're using is color 4, if I didn't mention it. We did use I did prepare 6 bundles, but I want to say so far we've only used about 4. My client was a little hesitant about getting this look because she felt like her forehead was too big. And I told her, don't worry about that. The Lord bless you with that forehead. Girl, you better rock this style. And of course she did. And this style turned out beautiful on her. So, go ahead and do what you have to do, you guys. Don't let your forehead stop you from getting certain hairstyles, okay? Now, if you want to book this style with me, you can use the link in the description box below, or you can visit me at www.irenesbraids.com to book your appointment. I'm located in Suwanee, Georgia, and I book by appointment only. So you would have to go on my website to place a deposit and book your appointment. I am on Instagram as Irene's Braids and all social media platforms as Irene's Braids. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.